What's up everyone, it's Typical Hunts. Today we're going to be unboxing, setting up, and demoing the new for 2025 Chewbacca Animatronic from Home Depot. This guy is a Christmas item, does not have any Halloween features to him. He just came out yesterday morning and I was able to snag one. Super excited to see how tall this guy is in person. And I'm hoping that the face looks really good in person too. So here's the full front of the box. He stands 7.7 feet tall up to the top of his head. He's got head, mouth, and arm movement. He's motion activated. 5 different sound effects. But let's get to the unboxing. So the first thing out of the box is going to be his base. Pretty decently sized base here. Second thing out of the box are going to be, looks like his leg pulls here. Third thing is his instructions. Pretty cool. Fourth, it looks like we have an arm here. Pretty long arm. Here is his clothes, it looks like. Very, very heavy actually. It's a lot of clothing. Here's this really, really cool candy cane. See how this looks. Wow, that actually looks really cool. Awesome. Here is his other arm. Here is his first foot. That's actually really funny. Wow. It's just plastic. Here's his other foot, his right foot. Here is a hip loop. Here's his main chest piece with his mechanism. Looks awesome. I'm glad it's one big piece. It looks like he has a couple things inside as well. So look at those in a second. This just fell out of the box, but here is one of his hands. That's actually really cool looking. There you go. Cotter pins as well are involved in this. Here's his other hand. Super cool. Here's his hip piece. Here's his Christmas hat. Here's this huge piece. Looks actually really good. Looks like it has a plug in here because this is where the sensor goes. And here is his power cord. And finally, here is his head. See how this looks in person. Super excited. Wow, that looks awesome. His hair definitely needs to be brushed out, but that's how he looks. Pretty cool. Huge head as well, compared to my hand. Pretty big. So here's all his parts laid out. First, you have his main body piece with a control box and everything inside. His 2 leg pulls, his instructions, his 2 hands, his clothing, his candy cane, hat, his waist frame, his 2 arms, his hip loop, his 2 feet, his base, his satchel, and his amazing head. I'm actually very, very impressed with this head. Super excited to see this guy fully set up. Then take your left foot, slide it over the left part of the base. Take your right foot, slide that one over the other side. Next, take your leg pull labeled D, slide it over this side of the base. Making sure to snap lock it in. Then make sure you take this and screw it back in. Next, you're going to take your other pull labeled E and do the same thing on this side. Make sure you snap lock this in and then twist this in place to tighten them in. Next, go ahead and take your costume and slide the legs down the legs. Should look like this when you're done. Next, take your waist frame, snap lock it in to the legs. Just like that. Next, take your hip loop, slide it into these holes, take your cotter pins, and insert them into the holes of the hip loop. Next, take your huge body piece, slide it over this pole. Just like that, snap lock it in. Next, you're gonna take your arm, labeled K, slide it through the clothing, and then insert these into here. Should look like this, and then take your cotter pin and insert it into the pole here. Take your other arm labeled J and do the same exact thing onto this side. Should look like this when it's all done. Next, go ahead and take your right arm, slide it through here, take your cotter pin and go ahead and insert it into the pole here, and then take your Velcro and attach it onto the hand. Repeat on the other side with the other hand. Next, take your head, snap lock it into the neck area, just like that. Next, you're gonna take your satchel, slide it through this arm, bring it up over the head, rest it onto that shoulder, and take your Velcro and attach that on the top. All right, this is how it should look right here. Next, take your candy cane, slide it into his hand, straight through there. It'll rest in that white piece. Position it how you would like it to be. Next, take your Christmas hat and go ahead and put it on his head and Velcro all of the Velcros. Lastly, you're gonna take your power cord and insert it here. So here he is fully set up. This thing is absolutely huge and so amazing. But I will tell you guys my thoughts after the demo. So let's get to the demo. So here are my final thoughts on this guy. He is absolutely amazing. He's extremely tall. I love that he holds a candy cane and has a hat. I think it looks pretty good on him. He also looks amazing without that as well. His proportions are huge. I love this. I think this looks amazing as well. His movement is very, very realistic looking. But yeah, I just think this is an amazing prop. I also got Darth Vader with this guy, and you guys will see that video coming out shortly as well. Not sure if I'll be posting it tonight, but it will come out very soon, so stay tuned. Now, the only thing you can do now to him is brush out all his fur to help the look of him. But for right now, I think he looks pretty good, even with the fur not brushed out. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe, like, and comment for more videos. And put the post notification bell on so you guys can get notified for future uploads. See you on the next video. Bye.